welcome back to another video. I'm Skatey, and today I am wondering why music discs only drop when a skeleton commits murder for you, and does that make him a hired hitman? So today you would notice that we are starting in the room that we made last episode, only now it has a roof. So originally, in the original build, here and here there's like two little, what's it called, windows. I forget what they're called, and I don't know, I don't like adding them. They always look nice, I'm too lazy to add them, and I was like, do I need them? And I realized that in the tutorial this was a dining room and that is it, so I was like, nothing needs to be up there. I'm not going to make this a dining room, but point is, nothing is up there. I don't need that. And this is where everything changes. So I did a little building off camera, clearly. I set up a little place here. So I have a crafting bench, I have this thing, cutting my toes, and my bed, which is nice and no longer in a field. And I just kind of started building and got kind of carried away. And then I realized here in this corner, measurements were corrected, correct. So I corrected it and everything is a-okay now. I wanted to make sure that for the start of this episode that measurements were correct and everything would be completely ready. The measurements over here weren't correct either, which is why I did a little bit more building, making sure that everything was perfect. I also changed the flooring. So the flooring is originally supposed to be spruce, but I don't know, I want to make it brighter. I tried that in the last episode and I really liked it. So from the outside it looks spruce, but inside it's nice and pink and bright. But yeah, so I wanted to I want to build on camera so you guys can enjoy the process with me. There's also this huge fireplace that I have yet to add. I that'll take some concentration. So let's get started with this wall, as I'm currently walking into the house and just going straight, and I need to learn to curve and then come in through. And this is where I realize maybe measurements are not correct. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to build this wall up, ignoring what windows should be placed where and what. And we're going to work on the second floor, and you will know why in just a second with the power of editing magic. See, getting ready for the second floor made me realize that yes, measurements are indeed off. We're going to ignore that while we're up here, and we're going to start working on the second floor. Okay, that didn't take very long. I fell off the roof, and now I'm deciding to fix this. Okay, so after some reconstruction, we now have this, which is back to where we were at the beginning of the video. So, with a little bit of extra, I made sure that this wall was correct and where it should be, along with this, and we built our second floor. I don't know how I feel about the pink stripped just because of how pink it is. I think it's gonna stay, but just because with spruce, this would be quite dark. And I don't know, I'm really feeling the cherry. I miss using cherry wood, so yeah. But if we look at this from a further perspective, got our front door area, and then this will be a huge tower, and our little add-on here, which I had to rebuild like 3 times, and our second floor. Next, to close this area off, we're going to work on the fireplace. I will need some stuff. Oh, perfect. I got stuff. Cool. So for the next floor, we're gonna start here. And bloop, there we go. And this we can start building up. So as you can see, it's not totally completed. There's still quite a bit to do on the outside, but we are pretty much done other than the tower and the rest of the roof on the main building. I just need to add the deep slate details, some deep slate details on the tower so it's not so plain, and the roof, of course. So let's take a little bit of a tour. I also have brought my kitties. I still need to grab my puppies. We have Jelly, we have Moonbeam, and we have this little kitty that does not have a name. I still have another chest here, kind of to show where my chest monster was. I have this still here. I have no idea where to put that in the castle. And with that, let's take a little tour. So walking into the entrance here, we have this. Yep. Here in the tutorial part, there's a little guy here, little armor stand. That's probably what I'm gonna put there. Here's a little table area. I don't know. And this was the throne room. Now I don't need a throne. I ain't royal. But I do need a chest room. So I made this into my little chest area. I was thinking of making this like a smelting area, but I'm probably going to need more chests in the future. So that might be over here. There's also supposed to be this window on that side, but I was thinking about making my chest area here. So I closed off the windows here. It's pretty bright in this room. We have enough windows. We have the fireplace, and I made this little thing. I needed some more glass for more windows. Going upstairs in the entrance area, this room will be the nether room, and that's why that nether chest out there I wasn't too worried about. We're gonna have our little brewing and nether wart area in here. I'm excited to kind of move in and put all my stuff. These are dump chests. That one's clean. And this has the nether stuff because I'm not sure what I want to put in that room yet. Here, I have no idea what this room is. It's a room of nothingness at this right now. Um, there's also this second or third entrance. Easier entrance to go out there. And we bring ourselves up to the second floor where we have some nice windows. We can go up again. And this floor, I really like this floor. This was a second bedroom, I believe. I don't know what I'm going to make this yet. And here is the master bedroom. So this isn't exactly what the fireplace looked like. I just kind of wang it. Here's my bed, which took forever to get here. I just plopped it there after building this whole thing. A little balcony, maybe later when I have my elytra. Hello. And then we have a little peeky area. We can peek over there. We go up once again, and here is the top floor. Here will be my enchanting area, and this is going to be where I put my nether portal. So my nether portal hanging out way over here by itself will actually have a place, which I'm so excited about. Because it scares me coming in and out of the portal, not knowing what's going to meet me on the other side. Up another level, it's just this, and of course we're going to have the roof, which will make this area a lot bigger. I don't know what's going up here yet. I have a lot of room to grow, which I love. I need that in a house. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really liking the layout. Of course, I didn't follow I followed the tutorial on the outside, but as of the inside, I did the two roof parts, ironically, I followed. I liked that idea. But everything else, I pretty much went my own way. I don't know how I feel about this because it's so attached to that. I'm thinking of putting that over here. What I also want to get started is I want to take this chest and I want to make a copper chest with a golem. So that can actually be a dumping chest area where I dump my stuff and the golem can put uh oh, here probably. Oh, I need a pumpkin. Oh, okay. I thought there was more to it. Ooh, oh, he's gonna go through all the chests. Great. Great. I'm regretting this already. These chests can probably. So next episode, I will be fully moved in. I'm going to have my kitties because these poor chickens are probably terrified right now. I'm going to have my kitties inside our castle. I'll have all my puppers inside the castle. And we can actually start playing again. I do really want to get started on the trail ruin. I've been blocking myself from going deeper, but I made it all accessible to me. And I made a little area here. I want to put a little hut with chests. And I want to have some fun. I want to go digging. I want to go exploring. I still have yet to explore a lot of the world. And I think it's really exciting because this world was originally my world in Bedrock. So I'm really excited to see what's going on in this world. I've also been trying to get some bees because copper is such a big thing, and especially with our copper friend, we're going to want to wax him. so he can continue messing up my chest. There we go. We got Jelly in here. We've got Moonbeam and that kitty. You could sit there, fine. Oh, now he can't open that chest because the cat's sitting on it. That would be interesting. I also want to get started on a little farming area. I'm thinking. Oh, then where? What? Okay. Um, I'm thinking over here, tearing out down the trees in this area and creating a little barn. Not that I need to eat steak or need a whole lot of wool, but I like having access to. I need leather and access to colors. I don't know what. I thought you came into the castle with me, kitty. Oh, because I didn't sit you down. You followed me. As for my gear, as you can see, I only have a shield equipped. And, yeah. If you take a look at my levels, I kind of went through a death loop last episode, and I've just been focusing on the castle, making sure I have a lovely place to call my own, and the villagers, of course, just hanging out with them, trading, getting my levels back up. I hope this video wasn't too short as it was me building. I don't want to bore you guys too much. Let me know how you guys enjoyed this video and what you are looking forward to seeing next. I am so excited. Of course, we're going to need some more gear for that, so there will for sure be a long play coming out that will feature me furnishing our new house and doing some trades with our villagers to get some good gear. Don't forget to stay curious, and I will see you guys in the next one.